Hello everybody and welcome back into Emily's Upcycled Home. I thank you guys and appreciate you guys for joining me on this crafting day. We got a little bit of salvage pieces, wood tones, dark and moody I guess you would call it, but more of a farmhouse look here. So if you guys like the video, let me know, give me a thumbs up, please hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you like them, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. Jumping right into project number 1. We are going to build a nest here because for our second project we are going to need this. And I'm coming in with some crafting chicken wire. I got this off from Hobby Lobby. It's just a little scrap piece that I have here. And I'm rounding that up to make the shape, and then I'm coming in with just some moss that I had in my stash, and I'm just curling and rolling that moss over that chicken wire structure there. And then you're gonna see me come in here and kind of bend that chicken wire and the moss together just so that it holds its shape, and the little things that the little pokes of the chicken wire don't poke anybody. So we're going to go ahead and curve those and bend those into the nest here so that they stay and hold in our moss and form our shape of our nest here. So I'm just working the nest the best I can with my fingers. Now remember, nests aren't nice and neat, so your nests do not need to be nice and neat. I like a more messier mess, a layered looking nest. So that's what I'm going for here. And once I have the shape that I want, I am coming in with just some regular crafting Mod Podge just to help thicken and harden the nest here and help that hold its shape. And it's going to work like a glue, basically holding the shape of our nest. And you want to wait for this to thoroughly dry. You'll see in my next project coming up that I did not do that, but don't do as I do. It's better if you listen to what I'm saying, and I should listen to myself as well. But I'm going to go ahead and coat this nest, the outside, and I do come in on the inside. I don't know what happened to that footage, but I'm just shaping and working it as I go and working in that Mod Podge here, using my hands to form my shape a little bit better as that tackiness of the Mod Podge grips onto the moss there. Now, for the next step here, I'm coming in with just some floral wire, and I got the brown color floral wire, and you can purchase this at Amazon. Once again, I will go ahead and have all my links to these products, including the paint products I use, down in the description. And if I forget and you're missing products, just hit me up with a message, a comment, and I can go ahead and put the links in. Now you see me, I just wound up that chicken wire and twisting at the base of the piece, took the leftover pieces and tucked them right back into the nest. And I'm going to come in and add some little sprigs of greenery here just to add some color and some more texture and variation to our piece here. Now, whatever little scrap pieces of greenery I have, that's what I use for my nest, for other little things where I just need little touches of greenery. And I'm going to tuck those into our wiring that we wrapped around our nest. And then this project is complete, and we will see what we do with it in our next project coming up. Now, if you need to add more glue, you can. And if you need to add flowers or eggs or whatever it is that you want to add, there's a little piece here that didn't quite make it to tuck, so I'm tucking that in to place. I didn't have any eggs to add to this nest, so I'm just going to use this like this, and my paper clay was out. So moving on to project number 2 is where we come in to use our nest. I'm taking another salvage harp here, a little wood spindle that I screwed a hole into it, and I'm going to use that as our top base, leaving it its tone, weathered, painted surface. I come in here with a scrap wood piece. I drill 2 little holes in the base for my harp to sit into. And I'm kind of just hammering things in to see if they would work and stay on its own, but it does not. So what I do to secure everything, I come in with my hot glue gun. But first I come in just with some DIY dark wax and tone up those edges there. And you see I added another layer of wood scrap salvage to the base of this piece just to give it more weight and more structure stability here. So to attach everything, I'm coming in with my hot glue gun, my high temp hot glue. Make sure your glue is very hot. I'm adding that into the little holes, and here is where I'm attaching the nest. And you guys see that white, it's still my Mod Podge, not yet dry, but we're gonna go ahead and attach it and let everything dry together. And I went ahead and glued that top spindle to that little base as well. I'm coming in with these little faux succulents and attaching them into our nest here. And I'm just going to add the three little pieces, and I believe I got those at Hobby Lobby as well. Most of my greenery you're going to see on my videos here do come from Hobby Lobby. I think they just have the best greenery that I have found around. And I'm just going to use that little wire to attach the bird to our heart base and then tuck that wire back into our nest there. Have you guys heard of Whatnot? If you guys have not heard of Whatnot, Whatnot is a selling platform, auction style live selling platform. And I sell over there every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, some of the goodies that I make here and some other pieces also. So I have that link in the description. Go ahead and follow me over there. I have some shows bookmarked, and I hope you guys stop by and join the fun and the sales. Moving right along to project number 3. For this project here, I have some little scrap wood pieces that I got off of a ladder, and I'm just going to attach these spindle scraps that I've had in my stash, just attaching them with some Gorilla Glue here and letting them set overnight. And I do have a third one that I come in and do also to make this a little 3-piece set here. And then I had these pots. Now I had them for a while, they didn't sell and they still haven't sold. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint those up, and I use that same textured paint that we were using on previously. And I'm just coming in with my staple gun, and I'm going to staple the little loop on there so that they stay in place. And then this project is complete. And moving right along to project number 4. I got this napkin holder off a Whatnot sale, and I come in with that same textured paint with that cast iron mineral paint by Fusion and the Dixie Belle Sea Spray texture additive. And once again, I made a lot, so we're going to be using this product repeatedly, probably for the next video as well, since I'm doing this whole dark and moody theme on my Whatnot show. And of course, once again, my shows come way before my videos come out. So to keep you posted and up to date when my shows and what I'm working on, please follow me over on my Facebook business page to get all that updates, reels, and whatnot information. So I'm coming in with that paint, and we are going to thoroughly coverage these pieces in that color. And I took this spindle here that I got also from my Whatnot sale. I cut it in half, and I am going to attach both of them, one to one piece and one to the other little piece. I did drill those holes, and to add the support and the glue, I'm using Gorilla Wood Glue. Going to place that spindle into the base there and leave these to set overnight or 24 hours so that you have a secure bond with your wood and your top base, your bottom base, I mean. Now the embellishment starts. If you see, I just had those little wood rounds I got in my stash. I believe I might have got those off of Etsy, But now we're just going to come in and embellish our little pieces here, our houses. And I'm coming in with that same little succulent branch and a little piece of greenery, attaching all these with my hot glue gun and repeating the step for the second one as well. I didn't want to add too much greenery or too much anything to these pieces. I kind of wanted them to look simple, but not too simple, and let the wood tones in the dark little house stand out on its own. But I do come in with a little scrap piece of wording here that I had from another little IOD piece from the sheep mold, the sheep picture I mean, and then I just attach that to the bottom, rubbing in that transfer and pulling off the backing. And it's just a light touch, but it added a little something, just breaking up all that solid black there. And I know it's not a bright color, and I didn't want it bright. I wanted it just a simple element here at the base of the piece, just to add a little variation. Now, after all that is on, I come in with just a little bit of wax that I have in here, and I think that's just Min Wax from Amazon. And I just go ahead and rub that onto my piece using my finger, making sure I hit over that transfer. And for our last project here, project number 5, I have this Pottery Barn candle holder, and once again coming in with that textured paint and stippling it all over this piece with my brush. Now I did lose some footage here, so I will go ahead and show you what I'm going to do next as far as this piece comes in. And I know it was already black, but I thought this just added a little something, not making it so boring, but still very simple. I didn't paint the top because we are going to come in and add a wood round there to the top of this piece, or a wood bow rather. And once again, just stippling all over this piece, adding in that extra texture to this candlestick base. And I am going to come in with just a vintage bowl here and attach that to the top with some E6000. And then this project is also complete. And here are our finished looks. So what did you guys think? All these projects, rustic wood tones, farmhouse looks, salvage pieces. What was your favorite piece? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button if you like my content, and that notification bell for more DIY videos. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Share it out with a friend if you know somebody who would like this as well. And I will see you guys all on the next one. Bye guys.